sorry. I'm so sorry, GoPro. All of your pieces, you did really well. I'm really sorry. I never knew that 380 ammo would do a GoPro in. All right. After we do this, we can bury her and then we'll come back and make our video, okay? Okay. I'm sorry. It's JimJ 1911. I am at Gateway Gun Club today and I get to shoot for the very first time my adorable, beautiful little P365 Rose. So I have been waiting and waiting to shoot this. I'm so excited. We did the unboxing video already. You saw all of the cool things that Sig has included with this kit, including the Vault-Tec Vault. That actually has the little rose colored Sig insignia on it. And so I'm really excited to shoot this. We're going to shoot, I have several different types of ammo I'm going to run through this today. And then we will go back to the bench and we'll talk about it and I'll give you my final thoughts. So for now, let's get eyes and ears and we are going to start shooting. I'm so excited. This is going to be, I hope this is going to be good. I guess I shouldn't make assumptions, right? Okay. I'm going to start with the magazine that has the little bit of extension on the bottom. Okay. All right, here we go. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Okay. There we go. Oh, and that was last round. Well, I guess that's a good way to end when you hit the orange dot in the middle. So, okay. So obviously I was shooting a little low. Shot a little low with that, but my first few rounds, or my first round definitely was right in the black target. So then I kind of got a little off, but let's see if we can figure this out and get this honed in a little bit. Okay. Well. I have to say, I think that's a pretty nice little gun to shoot. I feel like that's going to be a really nice little carry gun. So, yeah, I feel pretty confident with that. Have to work a little bit on bringing some of those shots up, but I think that, started to get the hang of it a lot more. So I'm going to reload. We'll pause the video so you don't have to watch me reload, but I'm going to reload some different kind of rounds in here. So I just picked up this new ammo today. It's called Novex. It's a new revolutionary technology. So these are actually really cool. in case you haven't seen these before, they have a little spiral. The bullet is actually got a spiral fluting to it, and it looks kind of like a Phillips head screwdriver a little bit. So this is supposed to be really good defense ammo, but what I'm really impressed by with this is it is so light. I'm gonna actually weigh this on the scale at home and see the difference between this and, you know, a regular round. But these are so light. When I picked the box up, I actually thought it was empty. I thought it only had the little case in there. So I'm going to load these up and we will come back and we will shoot some more rounds through my target. All right, so I have only 4 rounds loaded in this magazine, but it's a little pricey, so I only wanted to do 4 for now. Of course, this is ammo that you would want to practice with if this is going to be your carry ammo. So, but we will see just how this feels to shoot. Feels nice and light. I know that, let's see. I know that I saw on this box, this is only 56 grain, so, you know, you do expect it to be a little bit lighter. But I don't know, I like shooting with it. So now, would it be good defensively? I mean, that's what they're marketing it as, so I'll have to do some research on that. But yeah, it feeds through this gun fine, and that's really the point I want to make, is that, you know, as my carry gun, as a self-defense gun, you want to make sure that it is reliable as far as functionality. So I would say yes, it is reliable as far as function. So I'm going to load up some more and I'm just going to shoot. So we'll be right back. We are all loaded up and ready to go again. So I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to enjoy shooting. All right. I do like this gun very much. All right. So, you know, I'm just gonna tell you right now, we're gonna head back to the bench. I'm gonna shoot a few more rounds through this, and meet me back there though, and I will give you all the specs on this gun. Everybody knows the 365, but you know, this of course is the special edition of the Rose. So we'll give you my specs and my final thoughts on this, and I'm gonna keep shooting. Oh, okay, we are back from the range, and while we had a little bit different time at the range than we usually do, I do want to talk about the gun first. So we got to shoot my brand new carry gun, the Sig Sauer P365 chambered in 380. Now, this is a micro compact striker fire gun. I will show you. Our mag is empty. We are clear, just so you know we're safe. The barrel length on this is 3.1 inches and the overall length is 5.8 inches. Now, she's very light. She only weighs 15.7 ounces and her barrel is made of carbon steel. Her frame is stainless steel and the slide is also stainless steel. The polymer grip is really cool because it's got this rose etched on it, so you always know you've got that little bit of dramatic flair. And we have a standard curved trigger. So this is such a pretty gun because we have all of these rose gold controls on it, and they're just so pretty. It's very tastefully done. I think that, you know, like I've said before, I'm not one for really flashy, gaudy guns, but I love the very tasteful rose gold controls on this, and that was what really drew me to it. We do have a manual safety on this. It's an ambi safety, so that is really great. That was one of the things that really sold me on this. I don't mind a striker fire gun as long as I have the security of having some kind of safety on it, because I will be carrying it on my person. So it does have that, which I totally love. Of course, you can, you can choose a gun without a safety. I chose one with a safety. Now, another great thing about this is it is optics ready. So if you want to add a red dot, you are free to do that. I probably won't add one. I enjoy shooting iron sights. Let's talk about the sights, by the way. So these sights are incredible. They're called X-Ray 3 day and night sights. And I had this in my bedroom the other night, and I sleep with it on my nightstand. I got up the next morning and I looked over my nightstand and I thought, what in the world is that glowing on my nightstand? It was my sights, all 3 sights, the front and rear sights, 3 bright, bright, bright green dots glowing. So that made me feel really good knowing that I would be able to use that in any light condition. And I'm talking about my room was pitch black. So also we have 2 10-round steel mags that they sent with this. And, I thought that I really would prefer the mag that has that little bit of extension down here, but it really didn't make a difference to me when I was shooting. It really didn't make a difference. So I'm happy with either one of these magazines. Now, I did talk in the video a little bit. While I'm on magazines, I want to talk about ammo, because I did shoot several different types of ammo through this gun just to make sure everything ran through it reliably. So what I want to talk about is I had just picked up this box of this ammo, and I wanted to, try it out, and I was kind of course I open it upside down. That's great. Should have looked at that first. What I wanted to do was just see how this felt, because I was interested in carrying this ammo as defensive rounds. So these are really cool because they're fluted, and a 380 is about going to be the smallest round that you want to carry for your carry gun. So I wanted to make sure that my ammo would be up to par defensively. So what's really interesting about this ammo, this is called the Novex ammo. And you can find it at novexammo.com. So if you're interested, this is not a sales pitch for this. I just wanted to mention it because I had talked about it a little bit in the shooting portion of the video. So I came home after I shot it, did a little research on it. They claim that this actually creates a sonic boom in liquid. So what does that mean? It means that this thing is so light that it has a higher velocity. So the velocity of the projectile causes the speed of the rotation of this within the flutes. So that means that the speed of rotation within the flutes is actually going to cause a larger internal damage. These projectiles are what they call polycopper. So they're polymer and copper projectiles, which, according to their website, this is a quote from their website, it creates massive wound channels. Sounds pretty scary. So, this sounds like a great defensive ammo to shoot. I would like to do more research into this just to make sure if I'm going to be carrying this as my defense ammo, that it's really going to get the job done. I would love to get my hands on some ballistics gel to be able to give it a try and let you guys know what I think. But all that being said, let's get back to the gun. So I didn't know how I would feel about shooting a 380. What this boils down to is, even though this is such a tiny gun and I was afraid it was going to be a little snappy, guess what? It wasn't. The balance in this gun and the limited recoil makes it so easy to stay on target and to reclaim your target. I had a great time shooting this. I had so much fun shooting this. I can tell you without a doubt, this has been my most favorite carry gun ever. And I know that I've always talked about, my other carry guns that I've really enjoyed having. I've had the Springfield Armory Champion. That's one of my carry guns. I've had the Hellcat Pro. That's one of my carry guns. And I've loved all of them. But this one just, I don't know, there's just something about it. I love shooting. My husband loves shooting it. Everybody who I've tried shooting this has loved it. They've said, that's a really fun little gun. You would expect it to be snappy, but here's what's really great about this. This is geared toward, I don't know, getting females excited or interested in being able to shoot or protect themselves. This gun would do it. I really think that this whole system is something any woman, even a woman who's never shot a gun in her life, if she took this out to the range and this was the very first gun she shot, she would enjoy shooting. And I don't say that lightly because I've had a lot of female students. I've seen them shoot a lot of different things. I've gotten to shoot a lot of different things. In this line of work that I'm doing with this channel, I've gotten to shoot a lot of different things. And I can tell you, any woman would be able to shoot this without any problem at all and shoot it enjoyably. So, huge shout out to Sig for coming up with this package. And if you didn't see, you have to check out my unboxing video that tells you exactly all of the things that are in the package. But they really have done a nice job of presentation and making a beautiful gun for women to get interested in, even if they've never been interested in shooting before. So, and honestly, like I said, I've had a lot of my husband, my different guy friends out at the range have shot this, and they've all said the same thing. This is a great gun. So, this is also available in 9mm. I chose the 380 just because I've been on a little 380 kick lately, and I wanted to see, what would it be like to carry a 380? I love it. As I have carried this, I found the smallest holster, and it's worked so well. It's very comfortable. I drive with this strapped on my waist, okay? Usually when I'm driving and I have my gun on my waist, it bites into my ribs, okay? This didn't do that. This is so low profile. It didn't do that at all. It was so comfortable. I wore it all day from about 8 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I had no discomfort. How many times can you say that about carrying a gun? We all know, anybody who's carried a gun knows that there are going to be moments of being uncomfortable wearing it. This didn't do that. So I'm sorry. I would love to be able to make it sound like, I'm not doing a paid advertisement for this gun, but I have nothing bad to say at all about this gun. I just wish I had 2 of them. So, no, I would really love to hear from you guys. Have you gotten to shoot one of these? But I'm sure many of you have gotten to shoot a 365 in some form. They come in lots of different forms and packages. I would love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on this? Would you carry a gun? Even my guys out there, my guy subscribers, would you carry a gun with these tastefully done rose gold accents? So make sure you're hitting like and subscribe. Like every video, make sure you hit subscribe on the channel because we're bringing out new content all the time. We're going to be hitting the road and going to NRA in a couple of weeks, and I don't want you to miss any of those exciting updates and videos. Plus, if you're a subscriber, you're going to automatically be entered into our Dylan RL550C reloading press giveaway. YouTube has no affiliation with that. That's just JimJ 1911 and for Full Circle Reloading in St. Charles, Missouri. So no purchase is necessary, but make sure you've just hit subscribe so that when we hit 5,000 subscribers, I can draw your name. I would love to hear from you. Drop a comment below, and I look forward to talking to you all again soon.